It's going to be Falcon going up against Team Liquid. This time, this is for the 1-0 bracket. So winning this one gets you one game away from actually qualifying, and the other one pushes you down to the 1-1. Welcome to the land of Dawn here. I just want to see whether Falcons actually has enough damage or not.
Let's see. As the minions have already spawned and all the players are heading over to their lanes. The starting side, they're going to be starting on similar sides of the map. Purple start for Carl TZ on the opposite side, Boyette on his orange buff. The mid lane is where we're going to see a lot of these movements actually come from, right? Because I think that's the thing about Matilda. You're not there to be like, oh, I make the super gank happen, but I am there to pull you out of bad situations or save you from hostage scenarios.
And the advantage of going the Obsidia over the Rangers, also that extra bit of crowd control, and considering that Team Falcons are very ultimate reliant, I feel like they're gonna struggle as well, trying to keep like Oheb or Carl TZ in the fight, and instead of just getting in and out. So we'll see how they deal with that problem later on.
Yeah, I don't mind being proven wrong, but I really just want to see it first. Now looking at the emblem setup here, hold on, before that, looks like Roll might be in trouble.
Just like that.
He just
Walked up and took it.
But he had flicker.
Yeah. No. As a roamer, it's faster for you to come back into the game if you just die at that point.
That's true. That's true.
Anything below 90 seconds, it's not worth it to use your battle spell. Just die. If you're a mid, fine. But if you're a roamer, it's like, getting gold anyways. I only die for like, what, 2 seconds? It's not enough time for the roamer passive to take anyways.
Also true. But even so, that first blood, huge for Sanji to kind of get himself ahead in terms of like item progression compared to Coffin. And I think that's going to be a really big deal if he gets that Lightning Truncheon first. Well, he might go for a Genius one. Who knows?
A gang attempt here in the mid lane. Yeah, I want to try and get Sanji under control, TL Sanji, because again, the Farsa can roam so efficiently. And right now, at level 4, which team really has the advantage? Because in a continuous fight, I feel like TL might actually do okay.
Oh, Sanford already using the flicker, and I feel like with Akai, you're more favored around the turtle. Because hold on, Sanji doing a lot of damage on Sanford.
Yeah, they should just go for this kill onto Sanford so far. The Revitalize from JP saves his life. He's buying a little bit of time, doesn't get his passive off. And now JP has to back away. Call TZ trying to look for a trade ball, yet survives. Magic Worship, okay, the shield comes just in time. And now, as they make sure, no lethal ignition to worry about. And the taunt, no, it's too late. Boyette takes it, finds the first turtle and kills Daddy JP alongside it.
I was about to say, Falcons made a mistake. They should 100% just go for the turtle, but they still got it. So, hey, not punished.
Not punished. And Sanji's walking away with 2-0
Carl
in his lane. Oh, wait, hold on.
Whoa.
Matilda Airlines already coming through. Carl survives, and Oheb making sure that Troll takes the punishment, forces the flicker. Here, Sanji in trouble now as we see that Coffin is able to find it on his own.
Yo,
That was
Falcons.
That was hot.
We thought there might prove to be a problem in the macro department, in the cheese department, but in pure execution, a Red Tree win, almost a 1v1 outplay. Dude, Falcons are online.
They are online, and they're going to keep on going. JP spots out the information. Purple buff once again being taken by Boyette. On the opposite side, though, Carl TZ doesn't seem like he's been able to find, or just a little bit short on that last hit.
They're going on JP right now.
He should be okay, right?
Akai actually does do quite a lot of damage as a utility jungler, but yeah, looking at the items that's been built, having the Molten Essence on the Akai kind of does help out just a little bit when it comes to the early game here, because again, their draft really does not have a lot of damage. But if Cuffing continues to play the way that he's been playing, it looks like there won't be that big of a problem, because he does have that better S-Strike.
I think their mid-trio is walking around really well for the side of Team Falcons. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not Team Falcons is eventually going... Where's the conversion, right? Who are they going to eventually give the golden EXP to? Are they looking towards that Granger side, or might as well double down on Sanji since he already has 2, right?
I think in theory it should still be the Granger, and so far they haven't been doing that. Even the gold buff earlier was taken by Boyette. So the gold buff advantage that the Granger usually enjoys, Sano isn't really benefiting from, but he does have the Sky Piercer, and a fight might come through here.
They're looking for an opportunity, but Sanford is making sure that he does not get caught. Unsure who got that one, but it looks like Team Liquid, they are thinking of contesting for this one, but you got to be careful. Cuffin does have the boss on its side.
Oh, Oh man, the heavy spin is also a big worry. Sanji still fighting against Sanford, and Kaltizi actually joins in and shows himself with Matilda on top of him. Whoa! Around. Oh wait, they actually double down on towards Sanford's side. They know it's like fighting him through the mud. Kaltizi wins out on the turtle take as Sanford has done his job. Flickers away. Oh no! Gets pulled halfway across the world, and now the heavy spin comes on through to try and keep them underneath the turret. Sanford cancels it out, but it's too late. He's got backup from Sanji. Feathered airstrike stolen by Cuffin to turn things around, and now Troll and Boyette on the run as Cuffin must clean this fight up from JP and Sanji. Troll still playing in a hell of a game, making sure. Forcing out the AOG. Didn't know that the interaction worked like that, but either way, they still survive.
Team Liquid won a lot for that one because, put this into perspective, Kaltizi got the turtle, went all the way down bot, killed Sado, kill goes over to Oheb, and then takes the jungle, both the green one as well as the buff. Team Liquid just like, I mean, like, if you want to fight, sure. Carl's just farming up.
He's farming hard. And I think the best part about why Team Liquid is one hold on Feather Ash is already coming out to deter him, making sure that Daddy JP is going to be able to get out scot-free. He doesn't have his AOG back up yet.
Yeah, and again, the scaling, I just want to see if they have enough damage, because at this point, Carl will eventually become a problem because he's farming up much faster compared to Boyette. And after this, Boyette has to be less stingy about his ult.
Oh wow, again, huge damage onto him, and Boyette able to take him out with the help of a couple of ticks of the heavy spin and Troll. He doesn't mind going down, but he's already got the Flask of Oasis. If he can survive, that'd be great, but Kaltizi puts the banhammer on him. Nothing gets past him.
But there's some moves here from Team Falcons to try and throw a curveball, to try and get something. But overall, Team Liquid, even if they don't really have the kill advantage right now, because of how efficiently they're rotating around the map and leaving fights, they don't mind seemingly losing the fight a little bit if it means they get greater benefits afterwards through farms, through rotations. And you can see the advantage 2K.
Yeah, right now for Team Falcons, they can do something here if they can get a cash. The question is who they're going to cash, because Troll so far has been very proactive, and Carl just keep taking all this farm. Team Liquid, they're pretty okay with the movements going up against Team Falcons here.
Yep, I think they figured out that Team Liquid has figured out what Falcons, how they want to rotate, and they're doing it consistently, which is great, because now that Team Liquid has adjusted and Feather Airstrike already out to put Sano out of the fight, he's not going to be coming back in here. Troll loses 50% of his HP, but the Flask of Oasis does trigger, and now Sanford is holding on to 3 members. His Oheb is blasted down Sano, and now wait, JP getting involved, heavy spin comes on through, doesn't get the cancel in time! Somebody needs to help him, but JP and Sanford hold strong. AOD comes through from Daddy JP, but it's not enough, as even a fracture doesn't secure the kill.
Big back and forth right there. TL with the overwhelming win, but JP, that was a very deep AOG after the fight. Oh, easy!
Oh my god, what do you even do against that? And now Sanji in the Thunder form doesn't even get enough hits to actually get his ult off. Sanji walks away for free.
Yeah, Sanji just played fair by staying inside of the terrain.
Maybe like up over the terrain.
Yeah, it's like can you hit a wall? No, you can't. Oh well, I'm good.
Too bad.
But yeah, I gotta say, I don't know how Sanford was able to actually get out of that one, because I saw the final moments. I don't know how he managed to get a mark on whoever was outside of the fight and able to get out of there. But that was very impressive. And then now Carl almost 2,000 ahead. And Akai usually doesn't care, but also just shows that Carl's just dominating this. Whoa.
Oh, Sanji now in trouble. Oh, Boyette, he misses the body slam. Oh, no. They start backing away. Troll in trouble. They only sacrifice him to minimize the damage. Even Sanji wasn't able to find that big engagement. At least for Team Liquid, Sanji, Farsa managing to flicker out just in time before things got dangerous.
That was infuriating. You got the catch, and then Sanji just avoided it in a way that you did not expect, and then flies away.
It's an ankle break, just plain and simple. They thought he was going to go a different way, and he just, in a split second, decides, you know what? They wouldn't see this one coming, and gets out of the way. Now with the Blood Wings, it's going to be a lot more difficult for Team Falcons to catch him as well. And look at the structural advantage, man. TL have so many ways to rotate.
Oh, AOG finally coming in between the mid 2 and 3. They go even further as Troll's trying to sustain, making sure that Boyette lives. Fortunately, with Sano in the back, he is just cutting the front line forward and forward and forward as JP walks back in with the help of Stanford, and they manage to take out Matilda. Oheb comes through with a blazing duet too, and that's just going to be enough to set them back to square one.
Again, where's the damage? That's all I'm asking. They do not have the damage profile to deal with Sanford. The only time Sanford dies is when he's 1v5.
Well, they've been trying to skirt around that by jumping on Sanji, jumping on Oheb, and making sure that they have all the time in the world to deal with Sanford. But the thing is, now Sanji is just surviving again and again. Team Falcons has shown their hands so early on. The Matilda-Akai combo, the TL is seeing it coming from a mile away, but look at this!
Oh my god, they found another one. A heavy spin right on top of Oheb. He is just taking it all. The blazing duet through it all! Let's the Filipino sniper live through death itself! Unstoppable as an engagement comes in from Sanji's side. He's looking to alter things in the present. Double kill coming in from Sano. Hopefully he doesn't get reset here. They need to find another time to fight.
I'm sorry for kicking a dead horse, but that's all the proof I need that they do not have enough damage. You caught the Claude. He just ults and literally stands there doing nothing.
He healed up!
Yeah, that's how strong the revamped Fire Emblem is. Instead of giving Spell Vamp, it gives the hybrid lifesteal, and Claude just loves that.
He loves
it. The buff towards Demon Hunter Sword as well, a lot of heal.
Way too much healing.
So ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. And now they're going for even more. Oheb is playing on a tightrope. Same goes for Carl Teasy. Both of them. Oh my goodness. He knew it was going to come, and he baits it out of Boyette. Oheb, he's going to try one more time. He's trying to get a reaction out of them every single time he BMIs out of there. This tightrope act, it's got to play a huge mental strain on Team Falcons.
You see that, and now if you're Team Falcons, every single time you see an opportunity, it's in the back of your mind. What if this is a bait? What if they're just waiting for me to waste my resources? And that's the last thing you want to have happen against a team like TL, dude. They will outmaneuver you mentally, and they're still going for a bit of a siege here.
Yeah, right now, Team Liquid, they're going to hold on. They're jumping on Sano.
And they try, but Sano manages to flicker out and cut enough distance. Boyette is looking at the mid-tier 1, and Sanford, he's finally down. Team Liquid took a risk, and it did not work out in their favor. Team Falcons bought themselves an extra 4 minutes.
The way that Sanford is playing is basically like, I know I'm not going to get MVP, so I'm just going to buy time and you guys get something.
I wonder if that was intentional, because he drew everyone. They saw the AOG along with the with Sanford walking into the base, and on the bottom side, that's just Carl Teasy getting that far side base tower for free. That could have been intentional.
It's a micro adjustment from Boyette specifically, right? Because if Boyette joined that top side, they would have lost their mid inhibitor almost straight away. So again, it's all about that push and pull, and I think that Liquid is just more aware, but Team Falcons, they're slowly getting it. They're like, okay, these are the signals that they're looking for as well.
Yeah, Sanji knows Boyette is there. Yep, there you go. There you go. At this point, it's not even surprising.
It's not. It's
telegraphed
not.
So hard. At this point, Sanji is emailing into them.
Man, dude. Even like force the flicker from Team Falcons themselves. Look at Cartesi positioned to go for an assassination.
They actually make it work. I mean, Sanford start baiting, and now the AOG into the back. They catch Sano initially. Cartesi's at least able to find one, but Sanji on the opposite end, outmaneuvered by Cartesi. Oheb now just slowly gunning away at Boyette. He can go forward and blazing duet as well. Flickers forward, locks himself in the corner, gets back out because Sano didn't react in time.
Even if it did not enough damage. I really do not like this Granger against this kind of lineup coming in from Team Liquid. Now 10k ahead, and Sanji's just showing Cuffin. You know, like, oh, you curled me, that was cute, now I'm gonna do it to you.
Once again, Stolen Feather Airstrike, just buying them some time. Precious seconds as another wave is about to crash. They want to deal with the top side, and they don't mind the wave pushing in from bottom.
Well, right now, the Feather Airstrike trying to zone them away. Carl's gonna be careful. And Sanji, I guess the late game is probably the weakest point for Sora, because you don't have enough damage to execute like 1v1, and you don't have enough sustain to actually get everyone. Oh, hold on, Boyette misses it.
I mean, he tries with a heavy spin to kind of buy some time, disrupt the upcoming waves. They know that the Lord is coming, and they know for a fact that the top 2 tier 3 is going to fall. JP with the AOG already down. They're still waiting. Boyette, he does not have his ult just yet. Cuffin with the Stolen Feather Airstrike will try and buy some time. Sanji himself responds with his own artillery. The waves are being managed very well as Team Falcons have no inhibitors, and now Sanford gets into the middle of the fight. Engagement coming in from the side of Sanji, only finds 2. It's not enough as JP takes him out, and now the rest of the Falcons are forced underneath as we see Team Liquid close out the game. GG, well played.
Congratulations.